Hello, dear viewers. It's Becca from Readings by the Empress and Loving Source Tarot. Today, I want to read on what encouragement do your loving guides wish to give you today, because your guides really do love you. So what encouragement do they wish to speak into your life today? All right. Pick the stone that draws you, and we will begin. Okay, for those of you who chose the rose quartz, well, now the rose quartz is about unconditional love. It's about healing of relationships or healing of the heart. It's about compassion. So it's a blessed coin. It's all about, a blessed amulet, really. It's all about love. Okay, so let's see what we have from Hearth Intuitive Tarot. We have the Seven of Wands. You may feel like you need healing of heart. Look at that woman. She's got her shield and somebody was aiming at her heart. Okay. Let's see. We've got the King of Swords. And from Waite, we have the Four of Coins. And we have the Five of Wands. And from Seers Tarot, we have the Magician, your first major arcana. And we have the Five of Swords. Okay. Well, it looks to me like things have been a little bit difficult. It looks to me like, okay, many of you, when I said with the Seven of Wands, and usually the Seven of Wands card is not having arrows because wands are blunt, right? But it's definitely about standing your ground and maybe people throwing things at you, like this should be your goal, this should be your priority, this you should be concerned about, this, and this. This is what I think, this is what I want, that kind of thing. Now, the Seven of Wands person stands their ground, though it's hard. And the King of Swords, now that's your intellect. You are trying to be quite logical here, and you are being quite logical here. But we have this is that the Four of Coins? The Four of Coins, you have your stability. You're being logical, you're being stable. You're being logical, you're definitely hanging on to your sources of physical stability and security here on this earth. You're definitely doing that just fine. It's just that you may feel like it's threatened, like this person. Beautiful picture. Exactly. That's the Four of Coins person, where they feel like, okay, my security is threatened, so I am hanging on what I have. And the Five of Swords, that can be somebody, that could be a victory. It can be kind of a very, if this is somebody else in your life, it could be somebody who is just sort of like winning at any costs. And the Magician is magic that can work no matter how things look. And the Five of Swords. Oh, did we get the Five of Swords twice? We did. All right. Well, that's interesting, isn't it now? Wow. I dropped some cards here. All right. So the Emperor dropped, by the way, as did the Wheel of Fortune. So I will use those in your reading because they probably dropped for a reason. Okay. So to me, it looks like there may be some winning at any cost kind of energy in your environment right now. That's difficult. There also may be a challenges to you kind of energy happening as well that you're defending yourself against. There's a new beginning beckoning to you. So there's a lot of very positive arcana here, with the Magician, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's sort of like there's a new beginning beckoning. There's, it's almost like there's a reassurance, isn't there? That whether things look right or not, the Emperor is the protective father of the tarot. The Emperor energy is, I do what's right and I move forward. It's I get it done. I do what's right. I'm led, but I am in charge. That's the Emperor energy. So something is changing and turning that's beyond your control. And there may be messages or ideas coming at you that just are not, they're not in line with what you know logically you need to do. So we have, and all of this makes you maybe feel less secure. But the Five of Swords is twice in your reading, which makes me think there are two different people or two different readings here, two different meanings. Okay, we have the Page of Coins reversed on that one. So I almost feel like you are cutting away. There might be somebody in your environment or someone whose decisions are impacting you, who are sort of like a winning at any cost kind of mentality. And pushy with that Seven of Wands, pushy. But the Five of Swords, your Five of Swords is, okay, I am cutting away negative thoughts. Look at how he holds his head. So this Light Seers Tarot really, really speaks to the thoughts, the air, the nature of the swords, right? Sort of like, I am cutting away negative thinking. I am, nope, not going to do it. Not going to engage, right? Because in the Five of Swords, yes, in this card is sort of reflects the traditional Rider Waite-Smith, where two figures are walking away. He has all the swords. He is not engaging. So it's sort of like, I'm not going to engage in this negative thinking. I'm not going to engage in battle. I know I am being logical. I know I have a good plan. It's like that. And in fact, there's some force here that is sort of like, okay, magically, things are going to turn out the right way, the proper way. Death card, yes. So there's something that's ending here that is this winner take at any cost kind of mentality, this throwing challenges at you kind of mentality. There's something that's ending there, and there's some new beginning coming in. And your new beginning really is very clear and logical. And, you know, the King of Swords is good at cutting away. So the King of Swords, that's your energy, would be very good at cutting away thoughts that are not helpful, that maybe threaten your security. That Page of Coins can be a beginning of new physical manifestations of security, whether that's health or wealth or otherwise. But now it's reversed here. So it's sort of like, I am cutting away thoughts of insecurity. If you are worried about finances, you know, your finances are okay, but you're kind of worried about the future. To me, this Five of Swords says, cut away those thoughts, okay? Because actually, there's something ending that feels threatening. And the Emperor is, you know, things somehow work out properly as they should, according to right and wrong. Okay. And you actually have a new beginning coming in here. So there's actually reason to be hopeful. Let me clarify this one. Four of Swords. Okay, you might have had to retreat and take care of yourself. And that might be the logical thing to do. But we have new energy coming in with this Fool card. We have brand new beginnings coming in with that. And with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let me take one more sort of future. There you go. King of Coins. You're going to be okay. Sort of like Source is saying, you kind of behave in a logical manner to make sure you are okay. You do have enough. You have stability. And you are going to be okay. So that's a really wonderful message from your guides today. Well, thank you, pile number one. I hope that was helpful. See you next time. Welcome to your reading, pile number two. Now you chose the Carribean Calcite. Isn't that beautiful stone? The Carribean Calcite. Okay, and the Carribean Calcite is about communication, creativity, spiritual connection, healing, and peace. It's a spiritual cleanser. All right, wonderful. Okay, so let's see what we have. What do your guides want to tell you to encourage you today? Pile number 2. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay. We have the 6 of Coins with the Waite. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh, isn't that a lovely card? And we have the 4 of Cups. With the light Seers Tarot, we have the 3 of Cups. Look at all of this fellowship. And we have the 8 of Cups. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all this fellowship. Goodness. With the 10 of Cups, I mean, a lot of times that's family, but that can also be just people that feel like family to you. There's real togetherness, like there's completion there. So there's a basic security underneath, is what this means emotionally. And then 3 of Cups, you might be having fun with friends lately, or good conversations, emotionally nurturing, fulfilling conversations. And 8 of Cups, spiritually, you are in a very fertile, spiritually and emotionally favorable time for you, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and we don't see major arcana right here. 10 of Wands, there might be a lot on your mind, or you're carrying a lot, but you're also giving and receiving. I see community here is what I see. And community can look a lot of different ways, right? There's some dissatisfaction from news that you receive. So that's why I kind of also feel like I want to emphasize the comfort. You know, upright cups are also comfort and soothing, as well as other positive emotions like joy and enjoyment. I see you have support out there. So that is excellent. But you have support spiritually too with this 8 of Cups. And it's just right there. It's just right there for you. If you separate yourself from all the noise of the world and just really get grounded in your emotions and your intuition, it's there for you. Okay, let me clarify now. What is this? We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, that's just new ideas kind of coming, flitting through. Maybe things said by you or by somebody else that's not really a full thought, not really well thought out. It's just, or it's the beginning of a plan, but it's nothing. I feel like you're at a time where it is not time for you to like leap forward or anything like that. It's more a time for you to settle in. Emotions, relationships. Absolutely. Yeah, it's more a time to settle in. Maybe you even have a feeling like with that Page of Swords, like, I don't have a full plan. I don't know. I just have this thought and that thought right now because there are unknowns, But I strengthen my relationships, my community, and I give where I can. Like that, I give a little bit, just to give a little bit. Yeah, because that makes you feel good too. Okay. And that can be anything, by the way. That doesn't have to be money. Anything that increases somebody's sense of security. And we have 10 of Cups and 4 of Cups clarified by the Fool. Ooh, but there does feel like there's a new beginning around the corner, doesn't there? Let's see. Ace of Coins. Okay. And there's a financial opportunity coming in, or opportunity for better physical health. It is coming in. So this new beginning beckoning is good. Increased sense of security, practical security, perhaps. Okay, that 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Okay, yeah, this totally makes sense to me. Okay, so you have 10 of Wands over here, 10 of Swords over there. So that means that there's been thoughts that have been difficult, or things said that have been difficult. The 10 of Wands are burdens, ideas, maybe even, I get this feeling from you like this has been a time where I really can't afford to put any of my concerns down. But I think that's not true. I think that through getting grounded in your own emotions and through support of others, sharing and receiving, you turn the corner away from that. Because this Ten of Swords also, maybe you've had a lot of worries or negative thoughts that have really affected you. And it's time, that's a completion as well as the 10. You have 3 completion cards here. You've got the 10 of Swords, you've got the 10 of Wands, you've got the 10 of Cups. My gosh. Boy, you are finishing a cycle of some type, aren't you, pile number 2? That makes a lot of sense why there's a new beginning, and what it's going to bring in is a greater sense of security. And you don't exactly know what that is yet. You don't exactly know what that is. But, connecting with your intuition, taking care of your emotions, taking care of your heart, having caring communications with others, that's where it's at right now for you. Because the new beginning coming in, this is given by Spirit. See, these aces are always, Spirit is handing something to you. This isn't something that you're out there figuring out how to get. This isn't something you're earning. This isn't something, although you're a very purposeful person with this 10 of Wands, but that's not what this is about. This is about just something coming in and making itself known. And in the meantime, you take care of your emotions. Yes, absolutely. Open the doors spiritually for spiritual soothing. Yes. And the Six of Swords, that really affirms what I've been reading here. The 6 of Swords is we're coming into calmer waters, right? Things have been turbulent. There's the recognition. There's the acknowledgement by your guides that yes, things have been turbulent. They have been sort of burdening. They have been difficult to think about. Yeah. However, it's not about thinking right now. That's what I'm seeing. It's not about thinking. It's not about figuring things out. If anything, spend time with friends and family. If you have supportive relationships there, if anything, seek out Source to be supportive of you and give you comfort and soothing. So that's what I see for you, pile number 2. Just a lot of loving care and understanding from your guides today. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Now you chose the Dalmatian Jasper. And the Dalmatian Jasper is a grounding and protective stone. It's stabilizing. And it's healing for Geminis, by the way, if you happen to be a Gemini. So that is beautiful. All right. For those of you who chose pile number 3, we have the 5 of Discs and the 8 of Wands from the Hearth Intuitive Tarot. We have from the Knight Waite, we have the Queen of Cups. Oh, lovely. And the 3 of Swords. From the Light Seers Tarot, we have the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Okay, so we don't have a major arcana here, do we? So I am thinking things are not being, there isn't anything hugely disruptive right now. Not to say you haven't gone through something like that, but right now it looks like things are kind of settling in. Okay, that King of Wands energy and that Queen of Cups energy tells me a lot about you. Tells me that you are very purposeful. You have a real strength. You know what your main priority is. You can be fiery when you need to be. And the Queen of Cups tells me you can be quite intuitive and compassionate, understanding other people, understanding your own emotions. So there's a real depth. There's a real depth there. So we have this 5 of coins, right? Yeah, 5 of discs. And so there might be some worries about your security, or you feel shut out in the cold about something. And the 8 of Wands is also, you're quite busy though. My gosh, you can still keep things going in the right direction, can't you? Even though I get this sense like you've been through something a little difficult or destabilizing. Not majorly, But this Three of Swords suggests to me that there's something that has been a source of either hurt or negative emotion of some type that has been reactivated. It reminds you, it reminds you of aspects of your narrative, of your history, where you experienced the same kind of thing. So the Three of Swords is about thoughts. It's about thoughts that hurt our heart, right? And they can be triggered by real things that have been quite difficult or hurtful, yes. But the Three of Swords is also, lets us know that we can alleviate our suffering by looking at those thoughts, really facing those thoughts and challenging them. Are they really true? Is it really that bad? Is it really, or even if it is that bad, is not permanent, is it? You know what I mean? It's like challenging parts of that narrative and maybe healing, maybe changing the story. So there's something that has you feeling less secure. Okay, this can be money worries. This can be health problems. It can be about anything, right? Let's see. But yet, look at how purposeful you are. Look at how much vitality you have, which is very hopeful. And then we have this 10 of Coins suggesting a basic stability. And that's physically. So that's, health, wealth, or otherwise, but it's physical manifestations of abundance and security is what that is. That is the Generations card. So for some of you, this has something to do with family. Let me clarify again. Two of Cups, an agreement. Okay. For some of you, this is a couple issue. Because look, we have the couple here and we have the couple here. For some of you, it's that there's somebody you have an agreement with, a partner of some type, somebody you see eye to eye with. This could be a romantic partner, doesn't have to be. But somehow you feel a little shut out in the cold there, or less, like you're benefiting less from this. The security, you manage a lot in this situation. If we're talking about a relationship, you manage a lot, you get a lot done, and you get it done well. Yeah, there might have been a decision that's left you out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold, or there's something. Or lack of abundance when there should be abundance. There's something for some of you. It's about that. For others of you, there's just something that is making you less certain about your health or wealth, even though there is stability. Yeah, let's see about this one now. The Queen, very fascinating. The Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands and the King of Swords. Okay, I see, yes, some energies conflicting perhaps, because I feel like this is your energy. This King of Wands, this purposeful, energetic, I can do this. It's a mature card. So it's more like a purpose, And the fire has been tempered by maturity, right? And the Queen of Cups is that intuitive, nurturing, compassionate. And then we have this King of Swords coming in. Now, and I already established that there's something you're thinking that has been hurtful to you before and is again. And then we have the Five of Cups. So there's some thoughts that just make you feel sad or regret or disappointed or lost. And it could be because of something somebody is saying. There could be something you're listening to, or somebody who is sort of a King of Swords type, King or Queen of Swords, doesn't matter, who is pretty blunt, perhaps direct, tries to meet you with logic. But now here we're talking about heart issues, aren't we? And we're talking about intuition, and we're talking about the mysteries of our emotions and our spirituality. We're talking about something that's not black and white. We're talking about something ambiguous here. So I feel like you're processing something, but you're sort of met with these thoughts that just don't do them justice, that just seem to create more trouble. Because really it's your intuition that needs to lead you right now. Okay, let me see about this. Oh, I picked 2, so we'll do 2. We have the Justice card with the Ace of Wands, and we have the 8 of Wands again. All this wand energy, my goodness. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. So in other words, you tend to be a purposeful person, and you tend to keep things going you are keeping things moving forward all together in a cohesive way. It might feel like a lot, so it might not feel that way, but it is all getting where it needs to go. The Justice card, isn't that interesting? It's like, oh yeah. You have Source bringing in a new interest, opportunity, goal, some new opportunity that you are interested in, a new goal, a new direction, something. And it fits with your larger priorities. And so that's fairness to you. I feel like if there's been something unfair over here, that there's some fairness coming in. Excuse me. There's some fairness coming in. What is that? Okay, we have the High Priestess. Only your intuition will know. There's some fairness coming in. And you continue being purposeful, and you continue being, moving everything forward. However, I feel like there's some real help from the universe coming in here, showing you, it's like an aha, this is what I do. Yeah, that's not so bad. Like, this is my next wand. Maybe I don't need to worry about all the other wands, they happen, whatever. But this is my next goal that will really be helpful to me. This is where I'm led to go. All right. Well, I sure hope that is helpful to you, pile number 3. And I thank you, and I will see you again next time.